Chloe Watson.
Well, Chloe Watson, Liverpool's finest, the 17-year-old national youth champion on a couple of occasions. Comes into this one looking up for it. Now, they've fought twice before.
Exactly. You know, it's a rematch. I'd almost call this a grudge match. I don't know if there's a grudge going on, but this fight is important to both of them. Like you said, they've been in together twice. I thought it was once, but you've corrected me. It was twice, so I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, I had a little chat with the coach before, and they were saying they've shared the ring twice. There's also 2 years, more or less, of an age difference. Kerr, the younger of the two. So it's a chance, as you say, for repeat or revenge. I like the way you try to build a little grudge match there.
No, absolutely. I'm looking forward to this one, you know. Both confident that they're going to win. You know, there's unfinished business.
And across the ring in the red corner, representing GB, the 2017 Commonwealth Youth Champion, Chloe Watson.
Well, MC Andy Clark giving them the big introductions there, and that's something to think about. They're under the TV lights, they've got the ring announcer. Can be uncharted territory for both.
Absolutely, but you know what? They've got the experience, man. They've been to big tournaments, been to big majors. Chloe Watson there, we just heard this Commonwealth Youth Gold medalist, and she's been there. She's boxed at the heights before.
Well, who will scale the heights in this one? Oh, nice smile there. Looks ready and relaxed. Chloe Watson in red. Simran Kaur, the taller of the two, in blue. Can she use those long levers to full effect? It's only an advantage if you can make it count. Nice little counter right hand there straight away from Simran Kaur, showing that it's not just the length but also the timing as well.
Absolutely, her tactic is being made clear straight away. Back foot fighter, looking to hit and not to be hit, keeping the fight as long range as possible. Chloe Watson here trying to close that gap, trying to apply that front foot pressure. It's going to be a good fight. Both fighters are good at what they do.
Yeah, as you say, both very good at what they do, and Simran Kaur showing that quality with that kind of overhand right on the counter, punching down the way, catching Watson on the way in, but Watson is watching, certainly ever watchful. Good head movement required from the fighter in red.
And like you said, Simran is looking for that right hook. So what Chloe's doing is she's got that left hand high up and she's checking it. She was caught with a right hand previously, but before that she pretty much checked all the right hands. So I think as the fight goes on, we'll see. You know, Chloe's aware that Simran wants that right hand, that right hook, so she's going to keep that left hand up really high.
As you say, tried to keep the hand high, but not that time. Left a little space. Credit to Kaur. Found it. Landed it on the chin nicely. And it's been the eye-catching stuff from the fighter in blue. But Chloe Watson, for sure, still in this contest. Only halfway through this opening period. Better jab there from the fighter in red. Nice counter, though. She's got it timed perfect.
Yep, she's got it timed perfectly. Very relaxed boxing style. All about timing and skill, and she knows exactly what she's doing. The little shake of hands there from Chloe, just trying to relax her shoulders a bit. It's something that you're taught on the team, so you know she's trying to relax. A bit pumped up for this, which is good. You have to be. But Simran very relaxed. Like I said, she's very, very clear of what her instructions are, and that's to not be a standing target.
Yeah, as you say, very clear instructions from the coaching corner, and they can be pleased. Mickey Driscoll volubly shouting for Simran Kaur to keep it moving. And they've certainly got their game plan right. Timing and distance, the key in any combat sport, but here in the squared circle, it's Simran Kaur has been working well. There's a good right hand again. Found a home for it early. And can't seem to miss at the moment. Chloe Watson, as you rightly pointed out, Josh, knows what's coming, but it's a different matter in terms of dealing with it.
Yeah, absolutely, it's a different matter. And I think Chloe's just going to keep this pressure going, you know. There's no point standing back and letting the taller fighter have all that space. So I think she's going to keep this pressure going, and her aim will be to close that gap a lot more and a lot quicker.
Yep, trying to close that gap as we close towards the last 10 seconds. Good shot there on the inside from Watson.
Absolutely, she went to the body and straight to the switch of attack.
Yeah, signs of life there from Chloe Watson at the end of that round. And of course, we can talk all day about Simran Kaur. We can talk all day about that, but a little bit for the moment here in terms of the work of Watson. Sometimes if you're the smaller fighter, you're used to that. That's your style.
Absolutely, you're used to that. But I think what it is Simran is very, very big for the weight. I've seen Chloe spar a lot of girls her weight, and I don't think she's usually the smaller fighter. So Simran is really, really massive at the weight, and she knows how to use her advantage. She knows what she's good at. She knows what works in her strengths, and she sticks to it. But you know, Chloe's experienced. She's determined. She's not gonna let this fight stay in the manner that it has been. She's gonna change what she's doing. She's either gonna apply more pressure or actually let Simran lead and then counter her.
Yeah, well, we've seen that previously, the adaptability, the ability to change things, switch up the game plan. But so far, it's been picture perfect in the blue corner. What does the second round hold in store? We're, of course, at the GB Boxing Championships here in Sheffield. Great to have you with us. And it's been excellent fighting. Everyone so far has served up a top-class spectacle. And the first round in this one, if you're just joining us, welcome. And it's welcome back for Watson, who takes another jab there from Kaur. Good counter right, but better blocking, as you pointed out.
Good jab from Watson.
And a couple of nice jabs in response there from Simran Kaur, as she also shows the angles. As you talked about being big for the weight, she's also got good movement as well.
Good movement, good feet, using every little inch of her body to keep this fight at the distance that suits her. And talking about family, you can hear her brother, see her brother, you know, cheering her on. While we're on about family, did you know Watson has got a twin?
I did not.
I'm a big fan of twins, you know. She's got a twin brother, she said. I asked her, do you definitely have a twin? She said, Josh, no word of a lie, I've got a twin. I'm sure he's somewhere in here in the crowd supporting him.
Absolutely, keeping it in the family, but it's the twin engine so far of Simran Kaur, landing with both hands freely, but better again with that backhand. It was the hooking shot earlier in the first round, going a little bit straighter now, Simran Kaur.
This is good tactics from Simran, you know, she's sticking to boxing, keeping it at the range that she has to. And it's a task, you know, it's a what's it called? It's a hard task. You have to be really, really disciplined, you know, to sustain it. And that's what she's doing. She's keeping at the range that suits her. Fair play. Watson she's not dying. She's not giving up. She's still trying.
No question. Good head movement from Watson. Still trying to, as you say, cut that gap. And of course, not just physical, but psychological. But good defensive movement again from Watson, keeping herself in this contest. But Simran Kaur, well, I'm sure it will be Happy Harry in the family car on the way home in this one. It's been a good work from the fighter in blue. Good response though. Chloe Watson still hanging on in there. A better patience perhaps than Watson, just making Kaur miss a couple of times there.
You know, Simran is very disciplined in what she's doing. It's an art to see what she's doing. You know, this is long range boxing at the finest. She knows what she's got to do. She's in and out with her feet. She's, you know, going 1 and 3. You know, she's punching, letting Watson try to counter, and she's countering the counter. So this is clever boxing from
Simran Kaur, yeah, as you say, showing that smarts in the ring, and a few of those right hands were smarter as well. Lovely counter left hook to finish the round, and fantastic stuff. You mentioned a little bit there, Joshua Batsu, of course, giving us the expert analysis, the importance of family. Everyone knows about your own illustrious career. You're going superbly well as a pro. How important is your family support to you?
It's everything, you know. We train hard, we do everything that we do, but the family supports us. They keep us grounded, they keep us insane. They keep us sane, sorry, not insane. And
you've not met my family.
And you know, ultimately, all we do and what we do is for them. Do you know what I mean? So that we can all have a good time together. If this is a talent that we've all been given, and by a means of earning money or, you know, being successful in this life, then it's what we do. But it's ultimately to have a good time with the family. It's all for them.
No question about it. That God-given talent. And speaking of a good time with the family, Christmas is coming. We know you're out on December the 22nd. We'll get your thoughts on that after this one.
No worries.
Because it's all about two fantastic female fighters here. The youth flyweight division, Simran Kaur and Chloe Watson going toe-to-toe and indeed head-to-head on the way through. The game plan of Kaur in blue has been clear. Boxing at a distance, educated, simple and slick stuff from the fighter in blue. Chloe Watson trying to bull her way forward. Good work from her. Better.
This is good from Watson. You know, she hasn't lost heart. She knows that, you know, she's got to win this round, so she's literally marching forward and trying to counter and land her shots. Mixing it with some good body shots, good head shots as well.
As you say, better from Watson. Fortune favouring the brave here, giving it all she's got. And Simran Kaur, she gets tremendous radar though, doesn't get caught easily.
No, not at all. She's using the whole perimeters of this ring. Fair play to her. She's a smart fighter. She's aware of her space and where the space, where to go, where not to go.
Well, of course, the challenge in boxing or in any fight, you've got to hit where the person's going to be. And that's what Chloe Watson's finding hard at the moment. An elusive target chasing shadows. Watson trying to cut down the ring. Well, the call from the coaching corner here is that she's got to commit, be ready for the counter, and she duly is. Simran Kaur on top in this one.
You know, this is good boxing again from Simran. Sorry to keep echoing myself, but what she's doing is really well. She's mastered the art of long-range boxing, and she's sticking to it. Not once have we seen her try to trade inside or in close quarters. You know, she's hitting, she's in and out.
Well, there's no need to apologise for repeating it, because she's repeating the feet every time. Textbook right-hand counter there. I mentioned the height difference in the way in. It's only an advantage if you can use it. And Simran Kaur has certainly used those long levers and indeed that mental agility. Chloe Watson working hard, but getting caught. Nice little counter left hook on the way through there from Kaur. Showing the quality.
Maximising her reach, maximising it to the fullest. But no, fair play to Watson. Watson's still in there, you know, she's not, this is not as one-sided as people may think. You know, Watson is still in there. She's keeping Simran on her toes.
Most certainly keeping on her toes with some good power shots. Tries to find the body there. Watson, the detective in this one, looking for distance, looking for options. Kaur, ever hard to find. Working well on the outside. Watson has worked to try and set up a counter, left the space. Kaur showing the ability to attack as well. Nice counter uppercut. Superb from the fighter in blue. Well, they had shared the ring twice before. Simran Kaur took 2 wins. You would fancy a similar outcome in this one. Chloe Watson gave it absolutely everything. And irrespective of the judges, we know that Chloe Watson executed her game plan, but there's no question that Simran Kaur, that was picture perfect.
Absolutely, pure boxing. And the amazing thing is she was relaxed when she was doing it. After this, I've got to ask her for some tactics on how to stay relaxed, how to box at long range, because she's literally just, honestly, just demonstrated it to the finest there.
Yeah, no question about it. I'm sure you'll be getting plenty of tips, and we will get your own tips on that matchup on December the 22nd. But it's all about the judges' perspective of this one. Chloe Watson and Simran Kaur. Well, look out for those names in the future. But it's all about the present moment. Who's going to be the champ in this one?
So let's get the result in this final fight of the first session. We have a unanimous decision in favour of the blue corner, representing England, Simran Kaur.
Well, credit Chloe Watson, but all the plaudits go to Simran Kaur. Gets the win, a unanimous decision. Tremendous performance, Josh.
It was, you know, Chloe's upset there, but, you know, as fighters, we'll be upset. You have to be. This is what it means to us. So she's going to go back to the drawing board.